Well, South Africa's President Jacob Zuma told Parliament on Thursday the government would come down hard on the local banks accused in a report by the competition watchdog of rigging the rand currency. The Competition Commission says it has found the banks, including US, European, Japanese and Australian lenders, had colluded to coordinate their trading activities when dealing in the rand and US dollar. The Commission, which has been conducting an investigation since April 2015, recommended heavy fines be imposed on the lenders. The ruling ANC party attacked the banks, which many South Africans view as a symbol of the stark racial inequality that persists 23 years after the fall of apartheid. Now, for more on the currency situation in South Africa, joining us by phone is Miyelani Mkhabela. He's an economic analyst and executive director of the Pan-African Business Forum. Miyelani, welcome to Africa 54.
Thanks, and the viewers.
Yes, now first, just run us through this. How exactly was this being done by all these many banks?
When you look on the financial situation of the banking industry of South Africa, you will understand that there are international licenses that you will need to have when you are practicing or when you are doing the currency switches with American, with the US dollar and with the euro or the GBP. So you will find South African banks depending on American banks for their primary license to trade on certain currencies, and as well the European banks to trade on certain currencies. And then in the instance, the Barclays situations of probably acquiring ABSA, it was a strategic move because Barclays had a lot of licenses that could assist ABSA to reduce the cost in operating the international banking market. So you will then find a lot of intervention from global banks being participated in such a collusion because of the interconnectedness of
all this
currencies that the South African market will have to play on.
Now, how has this impacted the ordinary South Africans who probably may not even understand the intricacies involved in rigging the currency?
I would say from the impact to the country, it will be huge, because then now you will look on the ethicalness of banks and the integrity of banks from country point of view. When you look on the global competitiveness report of the World Economic Forum, you will find that South Africa is commended for its financial services mainly, and we have the doing business global of the World Bank commending our financial systems and governance in financial systems. And when you find two major banks, which is ABSA and Standard Bank, being involved in such a currency collusion, it has an impact in doing business in South Africa. And at the same time, investors will start to have a different eye, because when they come to the country, they will have to work with Standard Bank or they will have to work with ABSA as the major banks. So that causes concern on ethicalness and integrity, because the multinationals will need to hold an account with a local bank. But when you look on the other part, the opposing view, it will be on the general public, it has impacted a lot, because you will find our prices have been high, and even though we have been questioning the issue of the rand for almost 5 years, but no one was attending to that, mainly when you look on the Reserve Bank and you look as well on our domestic treasury.
Thank you, and very disturbing knowing that there was another scandal like this a few years ago. Miyelani, we do appreciate your insights, and we'll follow up on this issue in the coming days. Miyelani Mkhabela is an economic analyst and executive director of the Pan-African Business Forum.